depending on what he does, how he resists, this might be a difficult throw, right? But if I pull him this way and that foot is left behind, then on my next pull, I'm going to step to this foot and I'm going to stop that one and I'm going to pull him into ankle property throw. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So again, we'll do it in slow motion. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. A little bit slightly faster mode here. I might even give him a little pull and a little push up this way to set him. All right. Pull here, big pull here. And I commit to getting down low. If I totally miss the foot, sometimes this does happen, but my pull is strong, I could pull this shoulder to the ground. If I miss the foot, he still might fall, and they can still take the top. But try to catch the foot. Get some space. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's kind of watch this. Let's do it on the line. So if I'm going to do tomonagi, this is circle throw, I'm pretty much going to stay on the line, right? Give him a push, give him a pull, and then I set this foot and he goes over. Does that make sense? This is not tomonagi. It's a different throw, but it's got some things in common. The grip could be in common, right? I pull him. Let's see if I can more or less stay on the line here. I pull him, right? And then I got to get off the line. So I'm a step two. Now watch, I'm not going to land on the line. I'm going to land here. Then I'm going to roll over. See how far off the line I am? So if I get it this way, nice and slow, watch. Pull with the left hand, turn him, and when he goes a step, trip. You take the top. Make sense? All right. So if you do it this way, like tomonagi, you're going to pull him right on top of you. Right? Pull here, and I go like this. And he basically fell to the right, but he's going to basically continue to fall on me. I got to pull him in a circle. All right. I pull him straight, the best he can do is fall on me, right? Without the foot, I do this, and I pull hard in a circle. You guys see how I didn't even use the foot, but he worked with me on that throw, and he fell in a winding kind of a arc. So you're pulling him straight to you, different throw. It's not going to work well. Do tomonagi. Yep. Hit. Take the top. Can we do it? Go. All right. Let's check. Let's see. Brand new. What do I do? Step one.
Make a grip.
Make a grip. All right. Step two.
Pull left.
I'm going to pull left.
Big pull left.
Now what?
Set
Set the foot.
Set up the other foot.
All right. Now pull right. And when do I activate my trip? As soon as he goes to make the step. So I really have to pull him or else he won't step. Don't step, right? You guys see? That's not going to work. So how am I going to pull him? I'm going to drop all my weight. Now, if he just tries to stay standing and I'm here, pull right there. Let me go. Let me go. Remember what we said about the table, right? He had 4 legs. This is the one where he would be weak, right? That's what I'm going for. I set this foot, then I hit here, and I pull hard. And I move to the top. Even if I miss the foot, hopefully I can get the takedown. Make sense? All right? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good coaching. If you can coach me, you should know the technique. If you can coach me, maybe coach somebody else. Let's do the same sort of idea. Left. Right. Right. Makes sense. Except I'm going to go right. Then, instead of moving here and doing this side, right, Instead of doing that, I want to pull this leg. I'm going to set my foot here. I'm going to sit, I'm going to lift him, and I'm going to be in the same position. Knee on throw. Almost the same mechanics for my system. When it's in my system, what I like to do when I'm fighting, I always throw this way, ankle propping throw, and I throw opposite for some reason, right? I throw the opposite way. I sit, put my right foot up, I sit, I lift, and I move into knee on position. Can we do it? All right. It's still a sacrifice throw, which means all my weight. He's got to hold all my weight up. Chance of the beast. He could possibly hold all my weight up. Let's see. He's just going to hold me up. It's okay if he does. I said this. He holds me. Oh, look at him. Pretty cool, right? Mm-hmm. But if I got him in motion, it's a little bit harder. Does that make sense? So again, you got to use your weight, brother. He's strong. He could hold me up. We've got momentum. I want to get him so that he's taking this step. And that's when I'm going to throw him, okay? Get a partner, knee on throw. Go. Just curious, how many of you guys wear your uniform outside on the street? Anybody? Nope. What, y'all aren't wearing your super cool uniform? What are you going to grab onto if this is a street fight? Grab the eyes, right? Pull the eyes out of the face, right? I like that. All right, we're going to do a grapple. A grab is with a thumb. A grapple, like a grappling hook, is without a thumb, so it's a thumbless grip. And we're going to grab the arm particularly close to the forearm. Has this really cool thing. It's like a grip, right? Where the arm and the radius are, it goes from one bone to two bones. It's like a natural fit for your hand. So I'm going to grab here, and I'm going to grab here. I can still make these same throws. All right? I pull, I set this foot. I want to catch that foot. It's here. Now I can do it without a uniform. It becomes a no-gi throw or wrestling throw. Pretty cool? Same trick. I got to make sure I get a good grab. He makes a good grab. Right? I'm in here in a wrestling kind of a scenario. I sit hard. I drop. I drive this knee to his body. And we'll pull. We'll pull, we'll push, set, and the throw without using the advantage of the clothing. Ankle propping throw, no-gi style, knee on throw, no-gi style. Can we do it?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll show you something evil afterwards. Go. All right. Everybody see this big smile? Come here, Caitlin. It's time to punish Caitlin for all the evil that she's ever done. What do you think would make this throw a lot more evil? Grab the hair. That's exactly right. She's gonna go where I pull her. Does that make sense? I mean, is that legit?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. So. Goldilocks. He's the best looking guy I think I know. All right, except me. All right, so we're going to just grab the hair, and trust me, when I go to make the throw, he's really going to want to go. Right? And then I'm just going to pop his neck for him one time. Does that make sense? So the hair is a great thing to grab, right, Sophie? Suddenly Sophie's like, I like Curtis's haircut better. So Zach's going to grab me by the hair. Go ahead, do it, Zach. Man, is that an advantage or what? By the way, every bald man in the world is suddenly thinking, I knew there was a reason, right? We're warriors, right? The hair is a great advantage, okay? I'm not saying cut your hair. By the way, I think everybody's got the long hair. I'm introduced to you. I love you very much. But the bottom line is it's really good. All right. You can grab here. When I go to make this throw, he's going to easily go. Does that make sense? Why?
It's like putting a curve on it. Kind of trips over.
So when I did it with his uniform, if he decided not to throw, he plants this foot, right? And I pull him. He's like, I'm not going to go, right? But the amazing thing is once I turn his head, he loses his balance, right? Which makes this a whole lot easier. Do you see how effective that can be? So we're going to affect the head as its own off-balance point. Whereas you can't do that here. I can only affect the shoulders. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
So let's remember that there are some off-balance levels. The head is its own off-balance level. If I affect the shoulders, it's its own off-balance level. The hips are their own off-balance level, the knees, and then ultimately the feet. Pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
So, if I stacked up blocks and I pushed on the top block would probably fall off before the whole thing collapses. But what if I push one block on the bottom and one block on the top? The whole thing just collapses down, right? So Zach's gonna just kind of be the medicine man here from Science Books, right? If I pull on his shoulder far enough, it could start to affect his hips and his feet. Does that make sense? But if I pull here and I stop this one, you see how quickly he topples. I'm affecting two off-balance levels. Hands up. If I try to hold your position. If I push far enough back on his leg and his butt starts to poke out, right, he should fall. But if I stop this from moving and I push here, he topples. Does that make sense? Pretty cool? So again, in Jiu-Jitsu, let's agree that grabbing the hair would be rude, but totally legit. Does that make sense? Now in this class, I encourage you not to be rude. But out there, if this guy, is messing with me, I've got Tristan grabbing his nice leather jacket, or I can grab his hair. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'll turn his head. I can just throw him with his head only because it's the most important balance point, okay? Cool? Who's gonna try that tonight when you're fighting? All right. Don't twist their head off if you do decide to grab a little hair. By the way, thinking about it requires a little bit of practice, maybe in slow motion. You want to stick that in your head for self-defense. Make sense? By the way, what if somebody has a long enough beard? Nobody in here has a really long beard. Come here, Tance. I might can grab some bearded Tance. If I can grab his hair, ooh, barely enough. Barely enough. But then I grab the beard also. Can I turn the head? Two handles. You need a longer beard like Duck Dynasty dude. Then I can work him. I'm not saying shave your beard or shave your head. I'm just saying to just remember that if I'm thinking about it, don't you think someone else is thinking about it? Work! Oh, no, it's time to fight! Everybody on the wall!